Good morning, class of 2021. This is Mrs. Garcia and Mrs. Calvero, and we'd like to spend a few minutes talking with you about the registration process for next year. As we get ready to register for your classes, I want you to keep in mind what your next steps are going to be. Our first goal is making sure that you're meeting high school graduation requirements. But after that, what are your plans? Are you thinking that you might want to go to a junior college like College of the Sequoias? Are you thinking you might be interested in going directly to a 4-year university after you graduate from LD, like Fresno State, Cal State Long Beach, or UCLA? Were you thinking of going into a vocational program like San Joaquin Valley College? Or were you thinking about enlisting in the military? We want to make sure that you're keeping your next step in mind so that you're meeting eligibility requirements and getting prepared for your future plans. As I mentioned before, our first goal is making sure that you are eligible for graduation requirements. In the 4 years that you're here at LD, you'll need to complete 220 credits. You earn 5 credits for each of the classes that you pass with a D or higher for graduation requirements. You have specific subject areas that you have to fulfill, like 4 years of English, 2 years of math, 2 years of lab science, a semester of health, 3 years of social science, 2 years of physical education, 1 year of a foreign language or a fine art, and 75 elective credits. Tomorrow you'll be receiving a copy of your transcript. I want you to refer to the graduation progress area. On there, it will show a total number of credits that you have completed at this time. It's the middle of your freshman year, so you should have completed 30 credits. By the end of this school year, as you go into your sophomore year, to be on track for a sophomore, you should have 60 credits. If it looks like you're not going to be on track, we want to make sure that we get you signed up for summer school in order to get you caught up. If you know that you want to go directly to a 4-year university after you graduate from LD, we also want to make sure that you're meeting A2G requirements in addition to your diploma requirements. This does vary slightly. You'll have to complete 2 years of social science, 4 years of English, 3 years of math. That is one area that's different than the diploma requirements. You'll have to complete 2 years of a lab science, that's biology or chemistry. We would recommend that you would complete 3 years in the science area, and I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that we would recommend 4 years of math. Language other than English, this would be your foreign languages that you're taking, like Spanish, French, Mandarin Chinese, or American Sign Language. In order to meet A2G requirements, you have to have 2 years of the same foreign language. If you're considering applying to the UC system, we're going to recommend 3 years. You will also have to have visual and performing arts, and that would be a 1-year requirement. Again, this is different than graduation requirements, where you only have to complete 1 year of a foreign language or a visual and performing art. Here you have to complete both. And the G area is a college prep elective. Essentially, that means any additional course that you take above the minimum requirements in the A through F area. For your sophomore year, you have 5 courses that are automatically required for you to complete. This is a heavy course load year, so you'll have to take a math class, an English class, world history, biology or life science class, and PE. A typical 10th grade schedule would look like math, integrated math 2 or integrated math 3, depending on what course you're in right now, English 10 or English 10 honors, world history or AP European history. For the life science area, you would have a choice of biology or ag biology, PE, physical education 2 or integrated core 2, which has the weight training component. You can also fulfill this requirement through athletic participation. And then your 6th class would be a foreign language, a fine art, or an elective of your choice. We will have summer school available. It's going to be offered at El Diamante, and it's 6 weeks long. We have some remediation courses. If you need to repeat a course from your freshman year, the options would be English 1, Integrated Math 1, or PE. If you're wanting to take a course for acceleration, the option would be World History or PE. I'm sorry, I left PE off of this slide, but you can take either of those to free up some space in your schedule in order to take more electives in your sophomore year. Tomorrow, you will be receiving a copy of the registration form. I want you to make sure that you select your classes and complete this form, review it with your parents, and then you'll be bringing it back to turn into me the day you register online. On here, you're going to first select your English class. You can either take English 2, English 2 Honors. If you're in one of the academies, make sure you indicate the correct class. MAA is for Media Arts Academy, and AOS is representing the Strong Academy. Then you'll select a science class, biology or ag bio, and then if you're in Strong, you want to select this class. AP Biology is an option. You had to have completed chemistry in your freshman year in order to be eligible to take AP Bio. You need to see me as soon as possible so that we can get you prepared to take the course challenge for biology in order to be eligible to enroll in AP Bio. For math, you may need to take Integrated Math 1 repeated if you didn't pass it successfully your freshman year, or you would sign up for Integrated Math 2, Integrated Math 3 Honors, or Pre-Calculus, depending on what course you completed in your freshman year. Social Sciences, you're going to select one course, World History or AP Euro. Physical Education, you'll select one course. The choices would be, again, Physical Education 2, Integrated Core PE, which is the weight training. This is for the Academy program, Strong. Another way to fulfill your PE requirement would be through one of the dance courses. The options would be Intro to Dance, Intermediate Dance, Advanced Dance, or Dance Performance. These are the elective courses you will be selecting from. You're going to rank them in order of preference, 1 being your first choice and 3 being your last choice. So if my first choice was Spanish 2, I'm going to write number 1 here next to Spanish 2. If my second choice was Avid 2, I'm going to write number 2 here next to Avid 2. If my third choice is Intro to Video, I'm going to write number 3 next to Intro to Video. We do have a couple of new elective courses that will be offered next year. Baking and Pastry in the business area, and Agri-Tech Construction in the agricultural area. We will still be offering Mandarin Chinese, and we'd also like you to indicate if you might be interested in taking American Sign Language. I want to remind you that we can't guarantee that you will be getting into these courses. We are going to do our best to make sure that we go in order of preference and try and get you into your first choice. If not, then your second, and if not, then your third choice class. The online registration dates will begin on February the 27th and will close on March 20th. I'll be meeting with you guys during your health or college and careers class. If you completed these courses during summer school, I will be calling you in to meet with me in the library to do your online registration process at another time. When we do your online registration process, I want to remind you that you need your PowerSchool login information, and you'll need to have your registration form to turn in to me. A few more reminders. First, don't forget you're going to number your electives 1 through 3 in order of priority to you. Second, your registration form needs to be turned in to me on the assigned registration day. And third, don't forget to register for Remind if you haven't done so already. You're going to text 81010, and the message you'll send is @Minors2021. If you have any questions, I want you to spend the next couple of minutes jotting those questions down. Myself or Mrs. Calvero will be stopping by to visit your homeroom class tomorrow, and we'll be answering any questions that you have at that time. Thank you so much, and I look forward to working with you through the registration process.